Just very briefly, I thank you for all the supportive comments and for your very articulate assessment of the situation, Chairman Pure, and also to thank your staff for a very finely written analysis which traces the history of the issue as well as what Strauss actually said. And the comment is made that this undermines the decision is completely inaccurate. As I said, I was completely disappointed by the decision that upheld Prop 8, but it was upheld on a very specific understanding that no rights, benefits, privileges, obligations, or responsibility of marriage would be denied any couple after November 4th that they had prior to November 4th. I was in the courtroom listening to the Chief Justice in the oral arguments ask the City Attorney of San Francisco, tell me, City Attorney, what rights and benefits have been lost after November 4th that existed prior to November 4th. We have a domestic partner registry in California that allows for all of them. We're not quite accurate, but nearly so. And so he said the only thing that is lost after the fact of the passage of Prop 8 is the word marriage. Now, it was a flip-flop argument from what they made in the marriage cases of the year before, but nonetheless, they upheld Prop 8 because they said they were carving out a very narrow exception to the Equal Protection Clause, and the only thing that was lost to same-sex couples was the designation of marriage. So we have couples, California couples, law-abiding, tax-paying California couples who were married out of state because they couldn't marry here. And when they came back from their marriage, they could not get married again for the reasons they described. What are we to do with these couples? And so many of them have children and families that need legal protection, just like everyone else. So just in closing, I would say that, as our President reminds us in word as in fact every day, change has come to America. And I want to point out that one of the visionaries of that change coming to America was Senator Pete Knight. He saw the winds of change blowing strongly and wanted to hold on to the status quo, and that was the reason for Prop 22. He could see that the change was about to hit California, and he wanted to protect the status quo, the discriminatory status quo. And that was what Prop 22 was, and it passed 61 to 39. In a short 8 years, Prop 8 has shown us that 22 points in support of discrimination has now been reduced to 4. Change has come to America, and marriage equality will be the law of the land in California very quickly, as it is happening in states across this nation at a rate no one could have imagined. We're at 6 now, we'll be at 7 very soon, it could be 8. It will not be long till we have it here in California as well. In the meantime, we have the fact of thousands of couples legally married in this country who live in California, raise their families, go to work, pay their taxes, abide by the laws. It not only would be inconsistent with the decision of Strauss, as it would be heartless not to recognize them if they were married prior to November 4th, as yet married, and if they were married after November 4th, everything afforded them as opposite-sex couples short of the word marriage. And that is the wording directly taken from Strauss. I would ask for your aye vote.
Thank you very much, Mr. Leno. And if you would add me as a co-author as well, call the roll, please.
Be honored. Thank you.
Pure?
Aye.
Pure, aye. Tran? No. Tran, no. Brownlee? Brownlee, aye. Evans? Evans, aye. Chesbro?
Aye.
Chesbro, aye. Knight? No. Knight, no. De La Torre? De La Torre, aye. Liu?
Aye.
Liu, aye. Monning?
Aye.
Monning, aye. Nilo? Nilo, no.
Okay. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Mr. Leno. That bill is out. Now, Mr. Wright is here on SB 156. As Mr. Wright is coming to the dais, if